Hi, I'm Michelle Berger here to do a little workout for you. This is going to be another installment of our hot high knee sandwich series. So what we're going to do today is called the FRISCO. It's F-R-I-S-C-O, so it's the longest one that we've done so far, but I promise not to kill you. So first of all, I'm going to run through the exercises and show you how to do each one, and then below this video is the outline of the actual workout. And so you can do it at your leisure, do part of it, or whatever you want to do. So anyway, let's get started. The F today is going to stand for Flashdance. Now we all remember, at least my generation remembers the movie Flashdance. So we want to start with our feet just a little wider than shoulder width apart. And then basically just step out to the side with your right leg, sticking your right arm out and putting your other arm up by your head at the same time. So you're going to be kind of dancing to this side. Now what you want to do is kind of lean your shoulder, your arm back, and create an exaggerated curvature in your back. So like you're out to the side and then you're back like this. So we're really going to, accentuate this booty. You're going to feel it in the side, and you're also going to feel it in your lower back, okay? So what you want to do is go from this side and just kind of pause. Once you're over here, you can kind of turn your head to the side to get in the mood, and then you go back like this and get this little attitude going on, and just pause and curve that back. Pause and curve that back, bring that shoulder back, and just switch real quick, pointing your toe out to the side, rotating your shoulder back, and making sure you have a really good extension with your arm and your leg, okay? So it's a fun little move. And I just want you to do 10 of these on each side. So that's the Flashdance. So the next exercise is the R in FRISCO. So that's reverse lunges. Reverse lunges, you'll just want to start with your feet together and make sure you have enough room behind you to step backwards. So you're going to step backwards with your right leg bending down to where your knee almost touches the ground, like 1 inch off the ground, and then use your front leg, which is your left leg, to pull yourself back up to starting position. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, and so those are really simple. Most people have done these before. They're actually easier than a forward lunge. Just really focus on using that front leg for the motion. So we're going to use the front leg, hit that butt, get that butt activated, and go down, get this butt activated. Okay, so those are reverse lunges. So F is Flashdance, R is reverse lunges. Now the next exercise in FRISCO, F-R-I, is inverted ups. So these are similar to hip ups, which we've done before on our first ham sandwich exercise, but what you want to do is have a bench or chair behind you. So you're going to start with basically like you're sitting down, but you're going to kind of hover over off the edge of the bench. So what you want to do is make sure your feet are out in front of you, you're secure on the bench, and then you're just going to extend your hips up so that your body's in a straight line. So these are inverted hip ups because on regular hip ups, you have your feet up in the air. These ones, you're doing the opposite. You're having your arms up in the air. So when you come up, I just want you to squeeze real tight. Now, I don't know if you can see my feet or not, so let me just scoot over here and show you. Right now, I have my feet to where they're pointed straight forward. Okay, so you want to just be off the bench or off your chair, hips up, feet pointed forward. We're going to do 5 with the feet pointed forward, and then we're going to go ahead and open our stance just a little bit, put our feet out, and do 5 more. Now these are more like a froggy type hip up, so you're going to really feel it right in the sides of your glutes, right where just thinks about a little frog butt, and really squeeze. Okay, so just make sure you're going back to your starting position, and then all the way up, and hold it for just kind of like 2, and then all the way back. Now what you can do is as you're coming back, so to make sure that you're coming all the way back, is just extend that butt to where your butt touches the bench, and then all the way back up, okay? And so go rotate down, touch the bench, and then back up. Okay, this is a good exercise for you opening your hips back up in your lumbar curve. So those are inverted ups. So FRI, we've done. S is, let me look. S is the Showgirls, and that's why I had this bench pushed over so far because I didn't want to hit it doing my Showgirl exercise. So basically on Showgirls, it's just kind of like what the name implies. We've all seen the New York shows and the Showgirls with the big tiaras and all that. So what you want to do is hold on to something on the side. You could do these like with the wall, a chair. I have my nice bench here, my squat rack with the bar. So I'm going to hold on to the bar. And what you want to do is just really kick your legs out in front of you and switch and kind of keep a bouncing rhythm, a skipping rhythm in between. So we'll go like this. So just like a Showgirl. So hop in between, kick them up. We just want to do 10 of these on each leg, okay? So now remember, you want on each set, we're going to alternate which way we start, because if you did them all this way, you're going to be using this arm the whole time to hold yourself stable. And also, so what we want to do is switch. So make sure that the next set you do the other direction, okay? And you might find that it's easy for you to put your hand on your hip, just like a Showgirl. And those are just great for a little bit of cardio, but also they're great for just coordination, mobility, getting that hip joint open. They do, you know, they're not a super butt exercise, but your butt is connected to the front of your legs. Your hip flexors, if they're really tight and really weak, you're not going to have a great butt. Okay, if they're really tight, they're going to pull you down, make you have that underbutt, make you, not have good posture. And if you don't have strength in here, there's no way that here is going to look good. Okay, enough on that. So that was the Showgirl. And next one is circles. These are really simple, but maybe a little harder than you think they would be. Basically, what you want to do is keep your upper body square and upright, and you're just going to circle your hips, okay? Kind of like a hula dancer. So you can move your knees. See how I'm bending my knees a little bit. And what we want to do is just keep say like you can see your waistband, right? You want to keep that pretty level. You don't want it like going all over the place, but we want to go around in a circle this way, okay? And now we're going to do 5 each direction. So make sure you start going, counterclockwise, switch to do 5 the other direction. Okay, so that's 5 each direction on the circles. So these are different than twirls. Twirls were where we were moving our body around this way, okay? This, we're keeping our upper body straight and we're just circling our hips, okay? And really accentuate the rounding of your lumbar curve, coming out to the side. And, same thing with this side. So when you're going this direction, really stick this out. So the key is to make it really effective. Not as fast as you can go or anything like that, but they're a fun little move to do that's not a high cardio move. So that's circles. And then O is opening your hip squats. I actually call them open hip pulses. So open hip pulses is where you go, you want to go down into a squat, nice and wide. Make sure you have your feet out wide, your toes out, just like you're squatting, okay? Pretend like you have 150 pounds on your back and you're down in the low position. And then we just want to pulse, really pulse, thinking about opening those hips. Make sure you're sticking your butt out behind you and that there is a lumbar curve there, that your back is not rounded like this, okay? We want the butt out. Not like this, okay? If you can't go down that low without having your back do that, just go down as low as you can and keep that in there. And pretty soon you'll be down this low doing it, okay? So what you just want to do is just simply pulse. Pulse for 10, okay? This is not a race either. You can just really get low, okay? Count that as 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? So do 10 of those. So those are open hip pulses. Basically, you do the whole FRISCO circuit 4 times. So FRISCO, do all 4 moves 4 times in the number that I have outlined for you. And it's a fun, very effective little butt workout that you can fit in before, after, in between your regular lifting workouts or cardio intervals and things like that. It's definitely going to help you get that hot hiney that you've always wanted. Thank you for listening and have fun doing the FRISCO. So FRISCO. It's our longest sandwich so far, but hopefully it will be. Can you hear my dog? Come here. This is my puppy Kuji. She wants to play. I just got home from working out and she missed me. So anyway, she can be in my video. Here you go, Kuji. Okay. All right.